In this workshop we are going to look specifically at sources available on the free internet. With so much information available in all sorts of formats, it could be difficult to justifiably use a source or not. The internet that is free and the internet access you have to sources which are paid for by your institution are different. SU Library hosts a whole lot of different sources available via the web. Some of them are free and some of them are not, but because the library has a subscription as a student at SU, you have free access. Note, open your iNet key when on campus. Off campus you will be prompted to sign in with your Stellenbosch username and password. Type your search terms in the search box or choose e-databases, e-journals, or SU research output, e-theses, from the Find menu. When off campus and prompted to sign on, sign in with your SU username, also called network login, and password. Most of the subscription-based sources are peer-reviewed scholarly sources and therefore trustworthy. Evaluating these sources are therefore not necessary. This is a very important distinction. Even though access to the e-databases is provided free of charge, opening your iNet key will help to download the web pages faster. If you are a SU registered student or staff member, you will have access to a wealth of electronic publications available in full text from off-campus via our library homepage. In educational setting, .org, Edu, AC and Gov can provide useful information. In general, .gov and .edu websites are more reliable than .com websites. A URL, Uniform Resource Locator, is a web address for a page or document on the World Wide Web. We can make some educated guesses about the reliability of a website if we know a little about URLs. Each URL, for example whitehouse.gov, consists of an access protocol, HTTP, a domain name, www.whitehouse.gov, and an optional path to a file or resource residing on the server, about/internships. The domain name indicates the organization responsible for the site, www.whitehouse.gov, in the example above. The top-level domain indicates the type of site, gov, in the example above. .ac or .edu are educational sites and .org are typically non-profitable sites. .gov are governmental websites and .com commercial. This does not mean that .com sites are off limits, but think about what the source are trying to do. Is it trying to sell you something? So if you were to write an essay about the value of a university or college education, it might be better to use the work of an economist instead of a website that offers student loans as part of their business. What claims are they making, and is anything motivating them besides information sharing? The CRAAP test was originally developed by librarians at SCU Checo. It provides you with a series of questions to ask if you are evaluating the quality of a website or any type of resource you come across the public web or on social media. Currency. It is important to ensure that you are using the most recent information. Ask yourself, what is the date of publication? Does the source use recent information? Are the references and or links current? Does currency matter for this topic? Why or why not? Relevance. Ask yourself, what aspect of your research question or questions does this source answer? Is the intended audience appropriate for academic research? Authority. Ask yourself, what credentials related to the topic at hand does the author have? Does the author have any relevant affiliations with a respected university or organization? Accuracy. Ask yourself, does the source contain any false information or errors? Does the source use reputable sources to support the claims made? Does the source align with other sources that discuss this topic? purpose. Ask yourself, is this information clearly biased in one way or another? Why did the author or creator decide to share this information? We encourage you to be choosy about the sources you find on the internet and think how they might compare to the scholarly sources available to you at Stellenbosch University Library. To learn more about evaluating online information, contact your faculty librarian by visiting the SU Library website and select the subject-specific guide for the subject you need to find scholarly information for. Or visit the Google and Google Scholar Library Guide to learn how to evaluate websites. Evaluating information in grey literature are additional guides and resources available on the library website. Select Find Access and Use Information Effectively, a step-by-step guide. The Evaluate Information in Grey Literature guides are available under the Find and Evaluate Information step. You will learn what scholarly information is and how free resources on the internet differs from the sources the library subscribes to by means of licensing agreements. Click on each link and practice your evaluating skills using the 5 criteria for evaluating information: authority, accuracy, objectivity, scope, currency. See the quiz results tab above to see how you did. Please share your results or any question you might have on the discussion forum or contact your faculty librarian. Have fun. Acknowledgement. Music, bensound.com.